I would like to introduce our esteemed guests and welcome them with a token of our appreciation for their time and efforts for this event. We're honored to have on stage with us Shri Venkaiah Naidu, Honorable Union Minister, Urban Development, Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation, and Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. Shri Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Chief Minister, Maharashtra. Shri Arjun Meghwal, Honorable Minister of State for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Government of India. I request the camera people to please sit if possible so that everybody can see. Shri Girish Bapat, Minister for Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Food and Drugs Administration, Parliamentary Affairs and Government of Maharashtra and Guardian Minister, Pune. Shri Sumit Malik, Chief Secretary, Government of Maharashtra. Shri Rajiv Gauba, Secretary, Ministry of Urban Development, Government of India. Srimati Arundhati Bhattacharya, Chairman, SBI. Shri Ajay Tyagi, Chairman, SEBI. Shri Praveen Singh Pardeshi, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Maharashtra. Srimati Mukta Tilak, Mayor of Pune. Shri Kunal Kumar, Municipal Commissioner, Pune Municipal Corporation. Shri Siddharth Dhende, Deputy Mayor, Pune. Shri Srinath Bhimale, Leader of House, PMC. Shri Murlidhar Mohor, Chairman, Standing Committee, PMC. And Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, BSE. On behalf of all of us gathered here today, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to every single one of our esteemed dignitaries. Thank you for joining us. We'd also like to thank and welcome the office bearers and members of SEBI and BSE, the honorable MPs, MLAs, councillors, and officials of Pune Municipal Corporation, and of course, investors, bankers, state and central government officials, and members of the media. Thank you all for being here with us today. Without further ado, since we must abide by the BSE clock for the listing at 9:15 sharp, I'd like to request your permission to please proceed to light the traditional lamp at this auspicious moment. Well, that was more efficient than I imagined. We have a little bit of time before the gong, so I am going to tell you a little bit more about the bond because this is truly a proud occasion for us all. There are lots of listings that are celebrated in this institution, but I'd like to bring to your attention that this particular event is very important and a landmark moment in the field of municipal finance and will go a long way in spreading urban development initiatives, both in India in general and for future smart cities in particular. Let me tell you a bit more in detail about the bond. As with most challenges in its history, Pune has faced the call of the future head on. It is recognized in India and abroad as a center for learning and the queen of the Deccan. In recent history, it has managed to become a powerful manufacturing hub and has become known as one of India's most promising smart cities. Puneites and their institutions now want to aim even higher for their people. The Pune Municipal Corporation has taken up the challenge to make Pune the most livable city in India under the framework provided by the Smart Cities mission. One of their endeavors is to ensure that the entire city of Pune can be served with 24/7 water supply. The PMC is a revenue surplus municipal corporation with strong fiscal discipline leading to a AA+ rating with zero debt, and it's the highest rated municipal corporation in India. Let's give them a round of applause. The bond underlines the commitment of the Pune Municipal Corporation to the citizens of Pune and invites the rest of the nation and financial institutions to become part of Pune's emerging success story. Let's take a look at the PMC AV now. Thank you for your patience. And now I request our esteemed dignitaries to please make their way to the gong for the moment that we've all been eagerly waiting for. The PMC municipal bond is about to go live on BSE. I request the audience to please join me in the countdown when the timer reaches 10 seconds. So that the videographers in the back get a clear view, I request everyone taking pictures in the front to please be seated if possible. Please be seated, photographers in the front, so the videographers at the back get an unrestricted view. And audience, join me in the countdown as we get to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Pune Municipal Corporation municipal bonds are now officially listed on BSE. I request the photographers at the front to please sit down so that the videographers at the back get an unobstructed view as well. Thank you all. I'd now like to request the Mayor of Pune, Srimati Mukta Tilak, to give the welcome address. Srimati Mukta Tilak.
Honorable Venkaya ji, Honorable Devendra ji, Meghawal ji, Honorable Girish ji Bapat, other respected dignitaries on the dais and the audience. First of all, I welcome you all on behalf of Pune Municipal Corporation. And today is unprecedented event, the listing of largest municipal bond issue in the history of India. It has been almost 10 years since we have seen the last municipal bond issue, and this is like comparable to phoenix rising from the ashes. This bond issue launched by Pune Municipal Corporation, which will definitely change the perception of municipal market for the people of India, and this is the first step towards realizing the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister, because he has said that at least 10 cities in India can issue municipal bonds. As we celebrate this listing, this fund will be used for a very important cause, which is to provide safe and clean drinking water to every household of the city, and that will be for 24/7. Because the water is the lifeline of every human being, and so it is a hallmark of prosperous cities. The project is going to increase the accessibility of water, make water available, as I said, 24/7, and it will result in better sanitation systems, and also it will improve health index of the citizens of Pune. By implementing this project, we will reduce non-revenue water, which is currently higher than 30%, and we aim to bring it down to 50% in next 5 years. This will reduce the pressure of existing resources and make Pune more sustainable. This project is also unique in extensive citizens' participation, also comprehensive project development, also keeping in the mind each citizen of the city, Then, as you have seen that with sound financial structuring and improved financial governance in municipal corporation, so we are like a lighthouse of the country as far as municipal corporations are concerned. I would like to close this welcome note by thanking all the dignitaries, officials, institutions, investors who have assembled over here and have participated in this life-changing initiative for the citizens of Pune. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, to tell us about the bond and the benefits it will bring to the people of Pune, please welcome Pune Municipal Commissioner Shri Kunal Kumar.
Honorable Chief Minister, Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis ji, Shri Venkaya Naidu ji, Honorable Minister, Urban Development, Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation, Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, Shri Arjun Meghwal ji, Honorable Minister of State for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Government of India, Shri Girish Bapad ji, Guardian Minister, Pune, Shri Dilip Kamble ji, Minister of State for Social Justice, Government of Maharashtra, Shri Sumit Malik, Chief Secretary, Government of Maharashtra, Shri Rajiv Gauba, Secretary, Urban Development, Ministry of Urban Development, Government of India, Shri Ajay Tyagi, Chairman, Securities and Exchange Board of India, Shri Praveen Pardesi, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Maharashtra, Srimati Arundhati Bhattacharya, Chairman, State Bank of India, Srimati Mukta Tilak, Mayor, Municipal Corporation, Pune, Shri Siddharth Dende, Deputy Mayor, Pune, Shri Murli Mahor, Standing Committee Chairman, Pune, Shri Srinath Bhimale Leader of House, Pune, Shri Ashish Chauhan ji, CEO, Bombay Stock Exchange, all dignitaries present in the audience, honorable MLAs, councillors, not to say the least, the investor fraternity who have come in large numbers for this function, bankers, all officers, especially friends from the media, and all those who have worked tirelessly to make this event happen. I thank and welcome all of you to this listing ceremony, of which promises to be, in fact, the largest municipal bond issue of the country. It has been a long journey, starting about 2 years back when we approved the scheme in the municipal corporation for going ahead with the 24/7 water supply project for the city. One of the biggest aspirations of the citizens of Pune, also highlighted during the citizen engagement conducted during the Smart Cities mission. I thank all the public representatives, the councillors, and officials of Pune Municipal Corporation for having made this happen in a very short time. Words cannot be exaggerated to say the support of the government of Maharashtra, the government of India, organizations, SEBI especially, and the continuous input and support, to say the least, about the citizens of Pune who have been supporting us at every stage of this project. This required us to follow certain key principles. Firstly, we needed to project accurately the requirements of the project, and therefore we started with onboarding a reputed multinational engineering consultant through an international bidding process. The objective was that instead of working on broad assumptions, we wanted to get the process right the very first time. At the very root of the plan, the system was designed for 30 years. To achieve this, we used technologies like GIS, mapping, and hydraulic modeling, and used the best of technologies possible for creating the water system for Pune, which would be sufficient to meet the demand of water in Pune till 2047. Secondly, convincing all stakeholders on the benefits of the project was very important, and showing them how uninterrupted access to clean water would change the lives of people, how it would lead to reduction in health problems, increase in quality of life for everyone in Pune. It took us extensive engagement with citizens, NGOs, social workers, and every spectrum of society in Pune to make this happen. And finally, we had to ensure that the financials of the project were good to support this all-important project. This became extremely significant, especially in the new normal where municipalities are expected to be self sustaining and generate their own resources. We started working on a two pronged approach. Getting our financial governance in place was the first part of the approach. For this, we converted our accounting system into a double entry accrual based accounting system. In addition, we made important partnerships. One of the most important partnerships that we got into was with the the United States Department of Treasury's Office of Technical Assistance. They helped us and they have been working with us. Their members are present in the audience today. And they have been very helpful in helping us create our debt capacity analysis and debt management policies within the municipal corporation. Secondly, it was important that we ensure sustainable cash flows with adequate checks and balances. We have consistently worked on improving our revenues. We have managed to increase our revenues by almost 50% in the last 2 to 3 years. Our property tax collections have risen by almost 60% in the last 2 years. They are now 52% online. So more transactions are now online than offline. And we are the pioneers in direct benefit transfer and have ensured that all benefits from this year that are given to beneficiaries in the municipal corporation are distributed directly through Aadhaar enabled payment system and direct benefit transfer. So even in the water supply project, we have tried to make it self-sustainable by ensuring a very nominal increase in water tariff. Therefore, user charges are a significant part of what money will go into repaying this municipal bond. This has been substantiated by a structured payment escrow mechanism has been created in which part of the property tax and part of these user charges will go in and they will be helpful in repaying the bond. Getting all this together also required us to have a very sound financial credit rating, and I'm happy to tell the audience that we are AA plus rated, which is easily the best in the country. We cannot exaggerate the significant support in this endeavor that we have received from the Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, all government officials, all my senior officers in Maharashtra, seated on the dais and present in the audience. We cannot mention in small amount the significant help that we have got from SEBI because they've helped us in every step and ensured that all the necessary guidelines were in place for us to be able to achieve this. And to say the least about the Government of India, uh, the Ministry of Urban Development, the Department of Economic Affairs, and the Department of Finance all have been pursuing this endeavor with us and have helped us at every step to make this possible. Also, credit needs to be given to SBI and SBI Capital, who have helped us in making this issue possible, and they have been our merchant bankers, sole arrangers, and issuers for this issue. After due compliances of the BSE, the bidding process of the bond resulted in a coupon rate of 7.59% for 10 years, and the issue, as you are aware, was oversubscribed by nearly 6 times. As Honorable Minister Sri Venkaiah Naidu ji tweeted, it is truly a historic moment, the largest bond issue in the country's history. Just to indicate how this money will be used, the money will be used to create about 1600 plus kilometers of distribution network, around 150 kilometers of transmission network, around 384 million liters of storage capacity through about 83 reservoirs, and smart metering in the entire city of Pune. This in total would save enough water so that we can irrigate more than 6,000 hectares of land or provide water to close to 100 villages without putting more pressure around resources. The current non-revenue water, which is above 30%, will be brought down to close to 15%. In addition to this, this becomes once in a lifetime opportunity for the city of Pune to look at laying its own optical fiber network along with the water pipeline to convert Pune into a leading digital city of the country. At the end, I would like to thank ICICI Prudential Life Insurance, Bank of Maharashtra, and all investors to have believed in us and also given us this phenomenal support in this issue. We would continue to hope and we would continue to deliver on all the promises and the disclosures that we have to make so that the further tranches that we will be raising in the market would also get the same kind of support and response. May this pave the path to a new era in municipal finances so that the quality of life of citizens across the Indian cities can be enhanced as per their aspirations. I thank everyone here for coming for the function and supporting us for this issue. Thank you.
Thank you. And now I'd like to call upon Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, BSE, to address the gathering. Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan.
Chief Minister Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji, Union Minister for Urban Development, Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, Minister of State for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Government of India, Shri Arjun Ramji Meghwal, Shri Girish ji Bapat, Minister of Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Shri Dilip Kamble ji, Minister of State for Social Justice, Shri Rajiv Gauba ji, Secretary Urban Development, Shri Ajay Tyagi ji, Chairman SEBI, Srimati Arundhati Bhattacharya, Chairman SBI, Shri Sumit Malik, Chief Secretary Maharashtra, other dignitaries on the dais, friends, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure and honor to be in front of you. BSE was automated in 1995, introducing screen-based trading. Since then, the trading ring has become a convention hall. So where you are sitting used to be a trading ring of BSE. Today, BSE is one of the largest exchange in the world in terms of the companies listed, with more than 5,500 companies listed. It's also the fastest exchange in the world with 6 microseconds response time. In 1 second, there are 10 lakh microseconds. We give you a response at 1 byte, 150,000th of a second. The story of BSE is the story of Indian economy. With a 142 years old history, BSE is one of the oldest working public institutions in India, having created wealth to the tune of $1.9 trillion. BSE is the largest, 9th largest exchange in the world with $1.9 trillion listed market capitalization. If we consider debt issues, it will go up by $200 billion more. The 2014 emerged as the dawn of new era under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Our Prime Minister is a man on a mission to make India an attractive global investment destination. He has emphasized that the transformation that India needs across infrastructure, urban transport, urban development, smart cities, water and healthcare must be driven by innovative solutions. The Urban Development Ministry has taken the lead and is witnessing comprehensive action plans for infrastructure development under the leadership of Sri Venkaiah Naidu ji and Sri Rajiv Gauba ji. At this juncture, I would also like to congratulate Sri Rajiv Gauba ji for his new appointment as the Secretary Home of Government of India. Please give him a big hand. Within a short span of 3 years, a total investment of rupees 4 lakh crore has been approved for improving basic and urban infrastructure, which is a threefold increase in investments. Under the leadership of Sri Devendra Fadnavis ji, the state of Maharashtra has seen a transformation in infrastructure and has revived the dream of positioning Mumbai as a global center for finance and positioning Maharashtra as a leader in financial services, manufacturing and information technology. Both the governments at the center and state have been consistently assuring investors about creating an ease of doing business and predictability in policies. India's urban infrastructure is reeling under the immense pressure of growth that the country is witnessing. While agencies have estimated varying amount of money required in infrastructure build-out, one aspect is common: funding the large magnitude. The High-Powered Empowered Committee estimated almost 39 lakh crore for urban infrastructure investment. McKinsey Global Institute pegged it at 53 lakh crores. The Ministry of Urban Development has already approved smart city proposals for 60 cities under the Smart City Mission, totaling rupees 1.44 lakh crore. A robust municipal bond market is the answer to building urban India the smart way. Sir, in financial year 2016-17, Indian corporates listed over $65 billion of bonds only via the BSE exchange platform. We can actually fulfill all the requirements of urban bonds that is going to take place over the next 5 to 10 years. The BSE debt electronic bond platform, where we raise funds, and we raised for Pune Municipal Corporation also, alone raised more than $30 billion last year, which is actually larger than the entire banking system net funds provided to Indian corporates. The masala bonds listed on London Stock Exchange is much smaller, probably a fraction, almost 1 or 2% of what BSE has been raising over the last few years. BSE has also helped India raise more than 92% of all corporate bonds over the last 5 years issued to public. Sir, I am of the firm belief that BSE alone will be able to collect every year more than $100 to $150 billion in debt every year for next 10 years, giving $1.5 trillion to Indian corporates, Indian governments, and urban bodies. For me, this is just the beginning. We have a long way to go. BSE was also one of the largest distributors of sovereign gold bonds in the previous tranches. We also actively promoted investments in infrastructure investment trust, India's first in which we are also working on REITs and so on and so forth. Sir, we hope many such innovative ideas will be experimented over in next few years, providing more safe and robust instruments to Indian investors. BSE remains India's premier exchange for investments. BSE continues to promote investments rather than speculation. Historical data with BSE shows that during the decade of 1960s and 1970s, utilities with Pune and Mumbai municipal corporations had issued bonds spread over various tenures from 5 to 10 years. Even though it has been dormant, some 25 urban bodies have raised money since the first municipal bond issued by Ahmedabad in 1998. Municipal bonds are the ideal instruments for raising resources, channeling funds from the capital market into infrastructure development. The new municipal bond regulations released by the Securities and Exchange Board of India in 2016 deal with many of the problems related to municipal bonds and has brought in fresh lease of life. Honorable Prime Minister, while inaugurating the National Institute of Securities Market in Navi Mumbai on December 24, 2016, urged SEBI and Department of Economic Affairs, Government of India to ensure that at least 10 cities in India issue municipal bonds within 1 year in the context of the Smart Cities mission. So this is just a beginning. Today, Pune is poised to add a new chapter in the country's urban transformation saga based on Honorable Prime Minister's vision of financially empowering urban local bodies, and I am sure that this is the first in the long list of municipal bonds to follow. I am delighted to inform you that under the leadership of SEBI Chairman, Shri Ajay Tyagiji, SEBI has approved many such new instruments listed within a short span of time, giving investors a wide choice of asset classes including REITs, InvITs, and now municipal bonds. Sir, I promise that BSE will continue to play a catalytic role in shaping the new India and bring out solutions which are of strategic importance and relevance to our business, economy, and country, and the common man as well. At the end, I once again thank Honorable Chief Minister Shri Fadnavis ji, Honorable Minister Shri Venkaiah ji Naidu, and every other dignitary present here for assembling here today to inaugurate this event. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you. It is fitting that India's largest public sector bank has agreed to collaborate with the PMC on this bond. SBI Capital Markets was the lead arranger and advisor to the issue. It is now my privilege to invite the SBI Chairman, Srimati Arundhati Bhattacharya, to share her views with us. Srimati Arundhati Bhattacharya.
Good morning, dignitaries on and off the dais. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, said Neil Armstrong as he stepped onto the moon in 1969. I consider the raising of funds through the municipal bond program of Pune Municipal Corporation as an event of similar significance for the Indian capital markets. SBI Capital Markets Limited is privileged to be the sole advisor and arranger for this landmark transaction. Considering that Indian corporates raised rupees 4.88 lakh crores from markets last year, the initial fundraising of rupees 200 crores out of a total program of rupees 2,250 crores by PMC is a small deal for the markets, definitely a big deal in its potential and intent. This issue comes after a gap of 14 long years. It is a small step, but its significance is huge in the way the municipalities will be able to fund projects in the future. It will reduce dependence of municipalities of funding from central or state governments, thereby strengthening their fiscal position. It will provide investors also with another instrument for investment, thereby deepening the bond market further. In essence, it is a win-win situation. India's latest municipal bond program of PMC is also path-breaking in its objectives. At the end of the borrowing program, Pune will have 24/7 drinking water supply. The team at Pune Municipality, led by Sri Kunal Kumar and the Commissioner and the Mayor, must be congratulated for their vision, commitment, and hard work in making this bond issuance a big success. The rupees 200 crore initial issue generated interest from 21 investors for an amount of 1,200 crores. Incidentally, this amount is more than the entire quantum of 1,095 crores, which is the aggregate of all municipal bond issuances of the past. The issue has been very competitively priced at 7.59% for a 10-year tenor. I would like to thank the Honorable Union Minister, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Chairman SEBI for steering the entire transaction. Without their involvement, the completion of this transaction would have been very difficult. SBI Capital Markets is currently also advising many top municipal corporations around the country to tap the municipal bond market for their fundraising program. So if there are some disappointed investors here who didn't get allotment in this bond, believe me, there will be many more such opportunities. The success of PMC gives us confidence that there is appetite amongst all of us for quality paper that is well structured and risk mitigated. SBI Cap Trustee Company is the trustee to the bond issue. I am sure that this first issue at such competitive rates is a harbinger of many more deals. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. SEBI has also played an instrumental role in making this bond issue happen. We now call upon the chairman of SEBI, Shri Ajay Tyagi, to enlighten us on the importance of this particular listing. Shri Ajay Tyagi.
Honorable Union Minister for Urban Development, Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Honorable Minister State for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Honorable Ministers of the State Government, Secretary Urban Development, Chief Secretary, Maharashtra and other dignitaries on the dais. It's really a very proud moment, I think, for Pune Municipal Corporation. It is the first municipal corporation which has raised these bonds after the new regulations came in 2015 of SEBI. And what is really encouraging is that in the present government's time, new instruments are being, in fact, pushed and tried. In fact, since 2014, Ministry of Finance came out and then SEBI came out with guidelines on REITs, InvITs, and this municipal corporation bonds. And SEBI had been pushing, for raising of funds through these instruments as against bank financing, because this is the right way of capital raising for projects which require long-term commitment of funds. And we are very happy that in the month of May, 2 InvITs were listed, and this time, the first time, this municipal corporation issue is being listed here today. And it has been, as I said, for the past 1.5 years, we have been constantly in touch with the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Urban Development, and municipal corporations. And I'm very sure with this first listing, what Honorable Prime Minister envisaged that in December 2016, that by December 2017, we should have 10 municipal corporations raising such money, that would really come true. Now, 2-3 issues here. One is that naturally, if you're raising funds from capital markets, you need a disciplining of your accounts, your systems to make it credit worthy and to make arrangements for repayment of coupon rate and whatever the amount you have raised. So Pune has done excellent work in this direction, and I congratulate Commissioner Municipal Corporation Pune. For the year 2017-18, SEBI did give a dispensation in terms of the accounts which need to be disclosed and reported to the exchange. Our request is that municipal corporations all around the country and Urban Development Ministry pushes the municipal corporations to maintain their accounts properly and to also have a credible system in place for ensuring investors' confidence in terms of repayment of bonds. With these few words, I just want to congratulate Pune Municipal Corporation again. Definitely, they have the first movers advantage in this, and I'm sure others would follow. And also congratulate Bombay Stock Exchange for listing this and on this auspicious day. Thank you very much.